Fellow Americans, the warning signs are blaring louder than ever. Supply chain disruptions, skyrocketing inflation, and an unpredictable winter spell nothing but trouble for the months ahead. Experts are predicting food shortages and price surges like we haven't seen in decades. Are you prepared to protect your family from empty shelves and cold nights? February is closing in fast, and the time to act is now. This is no time for complacency. Your family's survival depends on the decisions you make today. Stockpile these 15 critical grocery items while you still can, because when the panic sets in, it'll be too late. 15. Jerky. Fellow Americans, heed this urgent call to action. This winter looms with ominous signs, and a crisis whispers through the cold winds. The experts predict a season of unprecedented severity. Do not find yourselves unprepared for the harsh realities ahead. The moment to secure your future is now. Take immediate steps to safeguard your loved ones by stockpiling these essential grocery items before November. Your family's safety and well-being depend on it. Here are 15 critical products you must secure before it's too late. Let's begin with jerky, a protein-packed wonder that can keep morale high during tough times. Not only does jerky have an impressively long shelf life, often up to 18 months or more if stored properly, but it's also an incredibly convenient on-the-go snack. According to the USDA, jerky retains most of its protein content, with an average serving providing around 9 grams of protein per ounce. This makes it a superb choice for anyone needing a quick energy boost, especially if circumstances limit your cooking facilities. Be sure to store packages of jerky in a cool, dry place, ideally in airtight containers or vacuum-sealed bags to prevent moisture from creeping in. Variety is key. Stock up on beef, turkey, or even salmon jerky to keep flavor fatigue at bay. This meaty staple is easy to pack, lightweight, and nutrient-dense, ensuring you and your family stay fueled when it truly counts. 14. Dehydrated vegetables. Dehydrated vegetables are an absolute game-changer for winter preparedness, offering a lightweight and nutrient-rich solution that's perfect for long-term storage. By removing water content, these veggies become exceptionally shelf-stable. Many brands boast a lifespan of up to 10 years if kept in a cool, dry environment. With options like carrots, peas, peppers, and tomatoes, you can maintain a balanced diet even when fresh produce is scarce or prohibitively expensive. 1 cup of dehydrated vegetables can reconstitute to nearly the same nutritional profile as their fresh counterparts, providing essential vitamins A, C, and K, along with key minerals like potassium and iron. Experts at FEMA emphasize the need to stockpile nutrient-dense, non-perishable foods, and dehydrated vegetables fit this requirement perfectly. They're also a snap to prepare. Simply soak them in hot water or add directly to soups and stews. Aim for at least 15-20 pounds of assorted dehydrated veggies per person for a 3-month supply. Not only will they keep your meals interesting, but they'll also help sustain your immune system in trying conditions. 13. Freeze-dried fruit. One of the most overlooked yet vital stockpile items is freeze-dried fruit, a lightweight, long-lasting option that can transform any meal or snack with a burst of natural sweetness. The freeze-drying process locks in up to 90–95% of the fruit's nutrients, meaning you'll get a substantial amount of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants even in emergency scenarios. Apples, strawberries, bananas, and blueberries are common choices, each providing its unique benefits. Bananas, for instance, are loaded with potassium, while berries offer a healthy dose of vitamin C. According to various preparedness experts, freeze-dried fruits can retain quality for up to 25 years when properly sealed with oxygen absorbers and kept in a cool, dark place. These fruits are versatile too. Enjoy them straight out of the bag, toss them into oatmeal, or rehydrate and incorporate them into desserts. For a 3-month emergency stash, plan on around 10–15 cans or packages per person. Doing so ensures you have an enjoyable, nutrient-dense treat that keeps scurvy at bay and spirits high in challenging times. 12. Ghee clarified butter. Ghee, or clarified butter, is a hidden gem in the world of emergency food storage. With its buttery richness, high smoke point, and extended shelf life, often up to a year or longer if unopened and stored in a cool, dry environment, ghee can be a culinary lifesaver when regular butter may be unavailable. Because the milk solids are removed, ghee is far less prone to rancidity, making it ideal for long-term stockpiling. Ghee provides a concentrated source of calories, around 120 calories per tablespoon, and offers healthy fats that can help you maintain your energy levels in stressful conditions. The Department of Homeland Security consistently underscores the need for calorie-dense foods in any preparedness plan, and ghee fits this criterion perfectly. Cooking with ghee is a breeze. It imparts a delightful flavor to rice, veggies, or meats and can even be stirred into dehydrated foods to enhance both taste and nutritional value. Stock up on at least a dozen jars per person for a robust supply to take you through the toughest winter months and beyond. 11. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds are an outstanding way to incorporate healthy fats, protein, and crucial micronutrients into your emergency pantry. According to nutrition guidelines, just 1 ounce of almonds, peanuts, or pumpkin seeds can supply 5-7 grams of protein, along with essential minerals like magnesium, iron, and zinc. Nutrients critical for maintaining muscle function and supporting a healthy immune system under stress. Shelf life varies, but many varieties can remain fresh for up to a year or more, especially if vacuum-sealed or stored in mylar bags with oxygen absorbers. It's wise to stock a mix. Almonds, walnuts, peanuts, sunflower seeds, and chia seeds each bring a unique set of health benefits and flavors. Nuts and seeds can serve as quick snacks, protein boosters in trail mix, or even crunchy toppings for soups and casseroles. DHS recommends rotating these items at least every 6 to 9 months for optimal freshness. Aim for at least 25-30 pounds per person as part of a balanced emergency supply, ensuring your family gets the essential fats and proteins necessary to power through any crisis. 10. Salt. Salt has been prized for centuries as a cornerstone of food preservation and nutrition, making it an indispensable item in any emergency stockpile. Beyond simply enhancing flavor, salt is critical for maintaining proper electrolyte balance, muscle function, and hydration levels. According to medical guidelines, a deficiency in sodium can result in fatigue, dizziness, and even confusion, all conditions you want to avoid in a high-stress scenario. Because salt is a mineral, it has an essentially infinite shelf life when kept in airtight containers away from moisture. Plan on storing at least 10-15 pounds of salt per person for a year, especially if you anticipate using it for curing meats, pickling vegetables, or making homemade electrolyte solutions. You might also consider iodized salt for thyroid health and sea salt for trace minerals. FEMA's checklists often highlight salt as a key commodity for its role in both food preservation and daily sustenance. Trust me, you don't want to be caught short on something this essential. 9. Sugar. Sugar might not be the first thing that comes to mind when preparing for emergencies, but its value cannot be understated. It's an excellent source of quick energy, offering around 15 calories per teaspoon, and acts as a critical ingredient in countless recipes, from baked goods to homemade preserves. According to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, controlling energy intake becomes vital in crisis times, and sugar can provide a rapid boost when more substantial meals are scarce. Its preservative qualities are also notable, making it a key component for canning fruits or making jams. Properly stored in airtight containers, sugar can last indefinitely without clumping or spoiling. Though moderation is key to prevent health issues, stocking at least 20-25 pounds of sugar per person for a year ensures you'll have enough for both sweetening and preserving. Whether you're whipping up a morale-boosting dessert or fortifying a food supply, sugar is a critical mainstay that shouldn't be overlooked. 8. Cooking oil. Cooking oil is often an afterthought, but it is absolutely critical to any well-rounded emergency food supply. Oils are a dense source of calories, typically offering around 120 calories per tablespoon, and they're essential for cooking, baking, and even making emergency fuel sources such as improvised lamps. Olive oil, canola oil, and coconut oil are some of the most popular options. Proper storage is essential. Keep oils in a cool, dark place tightly sealed to prevent oxidation and rancidity. Some oils, like coconut oil, may have a shelf life of 2 years or more due to their saturated fat content, while olive oil might last up to 18 months. The USDA recommends rotating your oil stock regularly to maintain freshness. Plan on at least 2 gallons of cooking oil per person for a 3-month crisis period. Whether you're frying, sautéing, or simply adding calories to a meal, cooking oil is a must-have staple to ensure you can prepare food properly and stay energized when the going gets tough. 7. Whole wheat flour. Whole wheat flour is a nutritional powerhouse, far surpassing white flour in essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber. Despite its shorter shelf life, typically around 6 months to a year if stored in airtight containers and kept cool, its health benefits make it invaluable in a prolonged crisis. If you're aiming for longer storage, consider vacuum sealing or freezing bags of flour to extend freshness. According to dietitians, just 1 cup of whole wheat flour can provide 13 grams of dietary fiber, critical for digestion and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels during stressful times. This flour is versatile too. It forms the basis of breads, pancakes, muffins, and even pasta if you're feeling ambitious. FEMA emphasizes the need for easily prepared staple foods, and whole wheat flour can be transformed into countless meal options with just a few additional ingredients. Aim for at least 25-30 pounds per person for a 3-month supply. Rotating it every few months ensures a ready source of hearty, healthful carbs. 6. Powdered eggs. Powdered eggs are a hidden gem in emergency meal planning, offering the protein and nutritional profile of fresh eggs without the need for refrigeration. Each serving of powdered eggs typically contains around 6 grams of protein and essential vitamins like B12 and riboflavin, ensuring you can maintain a balanced diet even in challenging conditions. Properly sealed and stored in a dry, cool place, powdered eggs can last anywhere from 5 to 10 years. This remarkable shelf life puts them high on the must-have list for both FEMA and USDA recommendations when planning for emergencies. Versatility is another huge plus. Powdered eggs can be used in scrambled eggs, omelets, baking, or even as a binding agent in meatloaf. Plan on at least 5 large cans per person for a 3-month supply, remembering to rotate if you use them for routine cooking. Whether you're short on refrigeration or simply want a fail-safe protein source, powdered eggs have got you covered. 5. Instant coffee. Instant coffee might not seem like the most critical supply, but in a disaster scenario, morale and mental alertness can be just as important as pure nutrition. Caffeine provides an energy boost, sharpening focus during stressful times, something the Department of Homeland Security underscores when discussing psychological well-being during emergencies. Instant coffee also boasts a remarkably long shelf life, often retaining flavor for up to 20 years if stored in sealed containers away from moisture. A typical 8-ounce cup of instant coffee provides about 60-80 milligrams of caffeine, which can help combat fatigue and maintain a sense of normalcy when life is anything but. Plan on stocking at least a 2-3-month supply per person, aiming for around 20-30 ounces per individual to cover daily consumption. Thanks to its compact form, instant coffee is easy to pack and store. Simply add hot water and you're ready to face whatever challenges come your way. 4. Ramen noodles. Ramen noodles might have a reputation as a cheap college staple, but don't underestimate their value in an emergency. They're lightweight, cook quickly, and can be stored for up to 2 years, or even longer if kept in optimal conditions. One package can offer around 380 calories, providing a rapid energy boost in dire circumstances. Of course, the sodium content can be high, so it's smart to pair ramen with dehydrated vegetables, powdered eggs, or freeze-dried meats for a more balanced meal. The beauty of ramen lies in its versatility. You can use the noodles as a base for soups, stir-fries, or even crush them up for a crunchy salad topping. FEMA often recommends easy-to-prepare staple foods that require minimal water and cooking time, and ramen checks both boxes perfectly. Aim for at least 1 to 2 servings per day per person for a solid 3-month backup supply. It's low-cost, space-efficient, and incredibly convenient. 3. Canned chili. Canned chili is the ultimate comfort food that combines protein, fiber, and hearty flavor into one shelf-stable package. Whether it's beef, turkey, or vegetarian beans, canned chili typically offers around 15-20 grams of protein per 1 cup serving, alongside essential nutrients like iron and potassium. Properly stored, these cans can last 2 to 5 years, making them an ideal option for long-term readiness. According to DHS guidelines, having ready-to-eat meals on hand is crucial in any disaster scenario, and chili fits the bill perfectly. Just pop open a can, heat if possible, and you have a high-calorie, satisfying meal without elaborate preparation. For those watching sodium levels, opt for low-salt varieties or dilute with water and extra vegetables. Aim for at least 40-50 cans of chili per person for a 3-month supply, rotating them out as needed. This hearty staple can be eaten straight, poured over rice, or even used as a topping for instant potatoes or ramen noodles to create filling, morale-boosting meals. 2. Baking mix, all-purpose or pancake. Pre-made baking mixes, whether all-purpose or pancake-focused, can be a powerful ally in your winter preparedness arsenal. Often containing flour, leavening agents, and even powdered milk, these mixes streamline the process of whipping up breads, pancakes, biscuits, and other comforting staples. According to USDA data, a single serving of pancake mix can supply about 150-200 calories, making it a solid source of energy when resources are thin. These mixes can last up to 1 year if stored in a sealed, moisture-free environment. Consider dividing them into Mylar bags with oxygen absorbers to extend their shelf life even further. They are also incredibly easy to prepare. Just add water or a little cooking oil, depending on the instructions, and you're set. Aim for at least 20-25 pounds per person for a 3-month period, ensuring you have enough variety to ward off meal fatigue. Pair these mixes with your stockpiled ghee, honey, or freeze-dried fruit to add extra flavor and nutrients. 1. Water. Often underestimated, water is undeniably the most critical component of any emergency stockpile. FEMA advises having at least 1 gallon per person per day for a minimum of 2 weeks. But considering the severity of potential winter storms and disruptions, upping that figure to 3 months' worth is wise if you have the space. Water is vital not only for drinking but also for cooking, sanitation, and even rudimentary medical treatments like cleaning wounds. Store your water in food-grade plastic containers or sealed barrels and label them with the date to keep track of freshness. If you're short on space, consider water purification methods and equipment, such as water filters, purifying tablets, or boiling techniques recommended by the CDC. Remember, dehydration can set in quickly in cold, dry conditions, so never overlook this essential. In dire situations, having a secure water supply can truly be the difference between life and death, underscoring its priority above all else. Thank you for watching.